cannot put you on the team, your stats looking rough. I cannot show you how to whip, but Unky took it up.
Fuck is good, boys. Let's run it up. We have a trade recap, motherfucker. We got the Tesla right here. We stayed very patient, and we're absolutely cashing. I actually have one runner left in this trade. I have one contract left. It's a 0 DTE, so it is getting fucked up by Theta. I'm not worried about that, though, because I'm just floating in profits right now, so I'm just kind of watching it. But let's go over how I made money on Tesla today. Let me delete everything. Bang. This was yesterday's trade. Hella dicks to the upside. Cashed out on that. But today, this is how I made money to the downside ski. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame on Tesla. As you guys can see, this looks absolutely terrible. So we know every time that we've been coming up here, we sweep liquidity and then we come down. Every time we come down here, we sweep liquidity and we go up. We're just in this accumulation area, so why not take advantage of this and try to see areas of liquidity and big levels get bounced off of and rejected off of. And I don't usually use bounces or rejections to enter trades, but I'll use them to see where we can usually start the trend off of. So like, look at this area down here. We can not break below it. This is a big zone down here, big demand zone. Then we have a big zone up here as well. You can call it support and resistance, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same shit. I just like to call it a level where we are not breaking. This is a big support level. Price is supporting this. Price up here is rejecting this. So 4-hour time frame. We're coming up to that area. That was my confluence on the 4-hour. Now the 1-hour time frame, look at all of these wicks. Do you guys see that? For one, we're coming into an order block up here. Like an order block is basically an accumulation candle, so this up candle that made this huge down move. So there was obviously a lot of orders that were placed up here to push price down. So when price comes back up to this area right here, it's going to want to reject again, most likely. So not every time will it reject, but it's a good confluence to take a trade off of. So I see as soon as market opens, we have this high up here, bang. We sweep liquidity, and then we reject right away. I'm like, all right, for one, we're in this huge level up here. This huge rejection level, this huge zone. Then on the 1-hour and the 15-minute, we are non-stop sweeping liquidity. Like, just look at all this. We're non-stop sweeping liquidity. So that's the first thing that I usually go over. Plus, I'm always looking at my rules. You guys can screenshot this if you want. Always looking at these. What do I have to do to get in? Also, if I go over here, where's it at? Give me 1 second. It should be my... Where's it at? Trading plan checklist. Boom. So like, I'll look at all of this stuff right here, and you can screenshot this if you want, or if you're new to this video, join my free Discord. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I go live every morning for free. This whole entire summer, it's going to be free. I'm just trying to help people out. I'm trying to progress as like a human for myself. I want to do better. I want to help people. Guys, my Discord's free. We're live in there every single weekday. Dude, can promise you it'll change your life. But this is my trading plan checklist, so I'm always looking at the higher time frames. We were coming into the big zone that we were talking about. Then we swept liquidity. That's our second thing. So you know that we're sweeping liquidity. Boom. Now I'm at the 5-minute time frame. So you know, with this big move up here, you know that this is what? That higher time frame sweep, right? Look at this. Boom. It's that higher time frame sweep. If I delete it, you know it was this candle sweep. So you know, with this big move, oh, people are probably like, bro, we got to go long. We have to go long. But remember, look at the higher time frames to see what we're actually doing. Like with this huge move right here, you probably could have been like, dude, oh my God, we broke structure. We broke the trend. This is the 5-minute. Brother, you cannot just sit on the 5-minute. You need to go around to other time frames. That's like basically saying you only like missionary. That's corny. I like all of them. You know what I mean? I don't like just missionary. I'm on doggy. I'm on this. I'm on this time frame. That's a terrible analogy, but my guy, you got to switch time frames. So the hourly time frame is sweeping highs. Boom. Go to the 5-minute. I see this. Boom. Big breakup structure. Also, what do? We disrespect this bullish fair value gap. That's exactly what I entered off of. I'm pretty sure I entered off of the 1-minute time frame. Yep, right here. Came up to, I'm pretty sure it was this fair value gap, or was it a 3-minute? Where are we at? Yes, it was this 3-minute, exactly, right here. Boom. So if we go, I'm pretty sure it was this, like, very, very tiny. Oh my God, I had to zoom in so much for this. But I saw price come up to the EMAs, saw it come up to the 1 minute fair value gap, and then close right below this wick right here. So it's like, I don't even think this is a fair value gap, is it? It's like, no. Like, barely anything. But we closed right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is just another confluence. Like, bro, we want to go lower. I saw the 5 minute basically break of structure. I use these inverses as like, okay, we're disrespecting bullish fair value gaps, so we're going to want to go lower. We hit our first second take profit. I'm up like 40%. I have one contract running. Boom. I'm just staying patient right here. Staying patient. Bang, 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 and we're probably going to see lower. And I was patient the whole entire time. Patience will pay. That's a big quote that I stand on, is if you stay patient and there's no reason for you to get out. Like, I was just floating at break even right here. There was no reason for me to get out. I saw that, like, the higher time frame was still in this big rejection area. You can see this is a big trend right here that we're rejecting off of. Like, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting and being very patient. Boom. Taking profits. Took more profits down here and down here. Now, hopefully it's Friday. It's 2 o'clock right now. We're going to see a sell-off all the way down there. So, yeah, guys, that was my trade. So I'll go over it again real quick. Remember, 4-hour time frame. Coming into this trend, I don't really use trends that much, but you can look at them. Like, bro, it works very well. This big resistance right here. We're coming up here on the 4-hour, coming up to this big rejection zone where price could not go above. Go to the 1 hour. You see, if I delete these, you see the 1 hour sweeping liquidity, accumulating orders. Remember, liquidity is just a bunch of orders, a bunch of literally money in the market that is waiting to get filled. As soon as them orders get filled, banks fill their orders to push into the opposite direction so they can make the most money. Banks are the ones that start these trends. So when you see like a high like this getting swept out right here, you know that, okay, all these stop losses are getting hit. All of these orders are getting accumulated to push to the other side. Saw the sweep. I saw the big impulse move down, disrespecting this fair value gap. Got in on the retest of the 1 minute, 3 minute fair value gap, whatever it was. And the EMAs, I'm pretty sure. Well, on the 1 minute, was it? Yes, exactly, bro. Like, look, this is exactly where I entered. I saw the EMAs cross right here. That's another part of my strategy that I teach inside of my free Discord, so join up if you want to learn it. The EMA strategy crosses below. We retest these. We retested that. We retest like this little gap where there's really no candles. So I was just like, dude, this looks crazy good. Like, we created this little doji candle and then gap down right away. So there's this little imbalance right here. There was the 1 minute fair value gap that we were in. I entered off of that, went into drawdown for like 2 seconds, and boom, take profits hit. So yeah, there's a little 8-minute video on how the farkin' I made money. That's how I made the breadski today. I'm gonna make this bigger so you can see my beautiful face. But yeah, that's how I made bread. I trade live every day. Don't know how many times I gotta say it. We made about $200 and something. I'm still floating in profits. But yeah, boys, peace out. I hope everyone has a beautiful, blessed weekend. I hope everyone stays safe. Hang with your family, backtest your trades, create good habits, and keep going with your journey. And man, we're gonna fucking bank next week. Hope to see you in the free Discord. Link is in the bio of this video. Peace out.